Hi there, my name's Donna Whipple, and I want to share with you my journey on Clean Slate. In 2015, I had gotten to the point in my life where I knew something had to change. I had lots of things going on with my physical body. I had things such as joint pain, my whole body ached. I had fog brain, and physically, every time I ate after a meal, I would get sick within the next 20 to 30 minutes. So I knew something was wrong, and I had visited several specialists on certain symptoms, and nothing seemed to work. So around, I believe it was probably close to the end of December 2015, my good friend Stacy, Dr. Robinson, had posted about her Clean Slate program. So I read over it and I thought, for 21 days, I can do anything. So I decided during that time period to go ahead and sign up for it. I didn't tell anyone except for my husband. So I started the journey with Clean Slate. On day one, by the end of the day, I noticed that my stomach wasn't upset. And one of my biggest things that I was concerned with is I love food, and I thought I was going to be really hungry. And I noticed at the end of that day that I was not hungry. So I also suffer with migraines. So day 2 through 5, I'm just going to be really honest, those were very difficult days because I think my body was detoxing from all the things that I had placed in my body. And those were the tough days because I did suffer with a migraine during that time period. But at the end of day 5, I started seeing relief again. On day 7, I woke up that morning and I realized I could open my hands without any pain. And I kept thinking to myself, this is my imagination. This really isn't happening. The biggest thing was my stomach had been swollen and I felt like I looked like I was 4 months pregnant, and I refused to go up to the next size in clothing. And so I was to the point that I was wearing big shirts and I couldn't zip my pants. And so I was taking elastic hair ties and pulling the buttons together because I just refused to go up to the next size. The crazy thing is, when I started Clean Slate, I did not start it to lose weight. I started it because I felt so bad all the time, and I was looking for something that would help me to physically feel better. At the end of week 2, I woke up again in the morning and I had stretched and put my hand on my stomach, and I thought my stomach was lower. That morning I got up and I was able to not only zip my pants, but I could button them as well. So I knew at that moment that it was not my imagination, that truly God was doing something in my life. I was feeling better, and on top of that, I was losing weight, and that had not been part of the plan. So several weeks go by, and I am just feeling great, and I think it was about I guess it was probably close to the end of the 4th week, my husband came to me and said, I think I want to do what you're doing. So he got on board, and in just a few moments, he's going to share his story. As a few more weeks went on, closer to the end of when my husband's 21 days ended, I had lost 30 pounds, felt great. Could do things that I had not been able to physically do in a while. It was amazing, the change. And I bring it all back to the fact that God created our bodies, and He desires for us to take care of this temple that He's given us. And the thing that I love about the Clean Slate program is Stacy helps you to find the foods that find those foods that will help you, those good foods. It's clean eating, and she gives you instructions, easy to follow recipes. She even tells you exactly what stores carry what products. And for me, it's just been a total change in the way that I look at food, in the way that I eat, in the way that I view my body, and more importantly, it's drawn me closer to the Lord. I truly appreciate Dr. Robinson, and I hope for you, I'm not sure where you are on your journey, but I hope that maybe there was something that I shared that you could relate to, and that you have the strength and the courage to just jump on board and try the clean slate. Thanks so much.